What's going on, guys? Ironcane here, back with another Multi Breakers Season 3 video. And in today's video, I'm going to apologize. I'm going to apologize for a video that I uploaded a day ago or two, depending when this drops. And in this video, it was called, My Account is Getting Banned. I'm getting banned from Dragon Ball The Breakers. If you guys don't know the context of this video and the reason why I'm making this video, is basically what I did was something very toxic. I will admit, it was very toxic. And I'm going to show you the clip and talk about why I did what I did and talk about the reason why I was as frustrated as I was. So let's go ahead, pull it up, and we'll talk. Alrighty, so this is the game. We are versing the Ginyu Force. And basically, this was a very winnable game. The Super Time Machine was up. We had multiple people up with Dragon Changes. We had all the Dragon Balls, and supplies were dropped. So basically, at this point, I recently used my Dragon Change, and there was nothing I could do in this situation to defend the STM because my Dragon Change was down. I'd be throwing my life away to destroy the STM. And I was upset here because two players here, Vegeta, and I'm going in, are one is in B, one is, I think they're both in B, and they're not doing anything. Now, okay, I'm going in. What are you doing? Now, admittedly, I think some of them did participate throughout the match, like they found keys and that other stuff. So they were doing things throughout the match. I'm not showing the whole match here because that's not what the whole video is about. But basically, the STM is destroyed here. And this really aggravates me because the STM absolutely should not have been destroyed here. We had multiple people with Dragon Changes. I don't even know if these two players were the people with Dragon Changes. Admittedly, it might not even have been them. But basically, what happens here... Okay, I'm going in. What are you doing? Since we had the level 4 and the STM was this far, admittedly, again, it would have been a difficult game to win. It wouldn't have been a 100% guaranteed victory if we got the level 4 off. But if the people came in with their Dragon Changes, this still would have been a match, and we still could have been able to potentially win as a team, right? SSB Vegeta, okay, I'm going in. What are you doing? Also, it's kind of ironic this guy's name is Okay, I'm going in, and he didn't go in. He might not have his Dragon Change, but, you know, it is what it is. So, we lose here. We lose. Also, this is a loss. This is a loss, and I cannot stress enough that this is a loss. When the Super Time Machine is destroyed, this is considered a loss. I saw a lot of people in the comments of this video saying, I got triggered, I got mad because I didn't win in my preferred way. No, I am mad because we lost the match and we didn't need to lose the match in that situation. I'm going to prove to you guys in 1 second that this is losing the game. So if we go ahead and check out the handy dandy manual Robo, which I imagine most people do not do, and in your defense, I don't do it either. Let's go ahead and look at the game overview. Game overview. In this game, players are divided into two sides, one raider versus up to 7 survivors, each side attempting to accomplish its own objectives. The raider's goal is to use their overwhelming power to wipe out all survivors, while the survivor's goal is to activate the Super Time Machine to escape the temporal seam alive. So also what I wanted to show as well is the win conditions. The win conditions. As you can see, the Raider win conditions are defeating all survivors or destroying the Super Time Machine startup system, then all survivors leave the field during the escape phase, or the destruction of the escape time machine during the escape phase. What are the only two survivor win conditions? Successively starting up the Super Time Machine or defeating the Raider. There you have it, boys. Escaping via the escape time machine is not considered a win in Dragon Ball The Breakers. It's not my preferred way to win. I'm not like, bro, it's not because we get more rewards. It is legitimately how you win in Dragon Ball The Breakers, okay? I want to lay that to rest. To win in Dragon Ball The Breakers, on the survivor side, you need to defeat the Raider or destroy the Super Time Machine. If the Super Time Machine gets destroyed and you defeat the Raider, that's still a win. If you escape via the ETM, that is not a win. It's literally in the manual, bro. Like, you can argue with me, you cannot argue with the manual Robo. Boys, take it up with the manual Robo. You wanna box somebody, you wanna fight it out in the comments, comment with the manual Robo, bro. Fight the manual Robo. Anyways, let's get back to the video and at the topic at hand. So at this point, I'm kind of having a mental breakdown. Let me move myself over.
Fuck, dude.
I'm having kind of a mental breakdown just because I'm really upset that we lost this game. We didn't need to lose this game in the way that we did. People are using blurps.
Why lose when you can win?
This guy stinks.
So at this,
I don't understand.
at this point in time,
I'm not just gonna throw my life away for a team that wouldn't give a fuck,
Man,
bro.
I'm gonna break my money.
I'm just going to the ETM. So at this point, the only people that are up is me, Sinbad, who is the level 4, and the 2 players that I, okay. Oh yeah, okay, I'm going. So it's Gogeta and Goku Black. So Gogeta was the person to be in Goku Black. I'm not even entirely sure where they were. So what bothered me here is that as soon as I was calling the ETM, these players popped out of nowhere, right? That bothered me because I feel like that means that they had active skills on deck that they could have gone to the STM with. So what I did here was very toxic. No. It was very toxic. No. So to punish these guys for playing the ETM, which I don't even know for 100% certainty if they were, in my perspective, it looked like these guys purposely did not defend the Super Time Machine to escape in the ETM. Bro, this guy Gogeta even had a Super Soda that they could have used. Unless they found it recently, it's possible. But keep in mind, nobody was defending the Super Time Machine at this time. And if that Gogeta person had a Super Soda, they could have drank it and came to the Super Time Machine. Now, again, you know, that doesn't justify what I did, but I'm just, you know, just trying to provide some context of why I did what I did. So let's go to the big no-no that I did. So I call the ETM, and I basically say, hell no, these guys are not escaping with me. And I basically do the equivalent of running it down mid in League of Legends. And I fly over to the Raider, and I want him to destroy the ETM, so we lose the match. This is very toxic. I do not condone this behavior. Do not ever do this in games. This is not cool. This is not right. Because in this situation, Sinbad is actually cooking Jason Burger, and he does kill him. Now, in this situation, I had my level 3, and these other 2 players had their dragon changes. Now, keep in mind, they did come to me on the ETM. Now, that it means one of 2 things. They either followed me to the ETM because I was leaving with the ETM, or they plan on using the ETM all along. Regardless of what actually happened, is this, bro, this is on, this isn't even good quality. I'm sorry, boys. I had it on 480p. Regardless, it happened what happened. What I should have done is I should have went with the level 4, fought the Raider, and if we killed him, fantastic. If we didn't, then maybe punish the ETM gamers. But still, I shouldn't have done what I've done. I should not have ran the ETM in front of the Raider and through the match like that. That wasn't right. That's not cool. It is toxic. I admit it is toxic, and I apologize for that, and I do not want you guys to do this. This is very toxic, and it's not a good look for the game. It's not a very good look for the game. But at the same time, I hope you guys also understand where my frustrations came from. What could I do as a player in this situation? I could not defend the Super Time Machine myself. Now, I don't know if Sinbad had his dragon change. Maybe he should have gave me the balls. I got the level 4 and he defended the STM if he had his dragon change. I don't know if he did. But the reason why I did this was because I thought these guys were playing around the Escape Time Machine. I can't say for 100% whether or not they were. But regardless if they were or not, I should not have ran the ETM in front of the Raider and through the match. It wasn't fair. My reasoning was if they were going to throw the match, I can throw the match too. But that is a very toxic outlook, and 2 rights don't make, 2 wrongs don't make it right, right? So, in conclusion, what I did here, was it wrong? Absolutely. Do I condone this activity? Absolutely not. Are you right to call me out on this? Absolutely. But at the same time, none of these players were new, and if they were playing around the ETM, that is not cool because there's multiple players trying to defend the STM, myself included, in the level 4. And it wasn't fair on my end to throw the game for the level 4 who could have potentially took out Ginyu. Now, would it have happened? It's very slim. It's very slim for a level 4 to solo a level 4 Raider. It's very slim, but it was possible. It was possible, and I was going to get my dragon change back, so I could help them out. So, in conclusion, I just want to say I'm not above criticism for people that called me out. I appreciate you calling me out. And if there's anybody that's upset for me, like, I don't know, like taking this back and like not standing my ground, guys, this isn't right. You shouldn't run the ETM in front of the Raider to throw the match. It's not cool. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. Was it memey? Was it funny? Yes, but you shouldn't do this. I just want to, I can't stress that enough. You should not have done what I did here. So, I also want to just clarify another thing. This is the escape phase, right? So the escape phase, you can skim this, you can read this. I'm not going to read it out to you guys. This isn't a, a read along type thing. But as you can see, during the escape phase, the only way to win, to still pull off a victory, as the game literally states, is to take down the Raider. So I just want to clarify for the very last time that the win conditions in Dragon Ball The Breakers is destroying or activating the Super Time Machine or defeating the Raider. Leaving / escaping via the ETM is not considered a win. Not by me, not by you, not by little Timmy, not by Johnny, not your barber, not your dentist, by the literal manual in Dragon Ball The Breakers. Again, I do not justify my actions in what took place in that match. I shouldn't have done it. It was toxic. Don't do it. I was an ass. Don't do it. It was absolutely toxic and not fair to the level 4 that was fighting. Now, I think the level 4 even admitted himself that the game was lost and he didn't think he was going to win either way. But regardless, I was going to get my Dragon Chains, pretty soon anyway. I could have hopped in with level 4, at least tried to fight with him, right? But in conclusion, I apologize to the players that was in that match. I apologize to the level 4. And I mean, I guess I don't really apologize to the Raider because I gave him a free win, right? But at the end of the day, boys, we all learn, we all grow. I'm not a perfect individual, okay? Sometimes I get a little angry. Sometimes I get a little triggered. Sometimes I get a little salty, okay? I'm not above criticism. I'm not above, things like that. I make mistakes, okay? This was not cool. I do not condone my actions in that video at all. I should have said that before the video. Sometimes I do these little intros where I give context. I didn't do that. I just raw upload the clip and I didn't say anything, right? But I literally did pin my comment in the comment of that video saying, don't do this. But to clarify, don't do that. That's not cool. ETM gamers suck, but throwing the game is equally as bad, if not worse. But that's it. In the comments below, let me know if you hate me, if you think I'm a terrible person, if you forgive me. If you didn't know that escaping via the ETM was not a win condition, because here it is. It's not a win condition. And let me know what you guys think of Season 3 so far. Season 4 is looking to be very, very exciting with the recent leaks that we just talked about yesterday. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the Ironcane channel for more apologies, showcase update videos and whatnot, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. And again, boys, if I ever do anything that is not cool, that isn't good for the game, please let me know. Please let me know. I'm not above criticism. I'm not a perfect person. It is totally cool. I do not if you attack me, or not attack me, disagree with me, I'm not just gonna be hey, screw this guy, man. What I'm trying to say is, it's cool not to have yes men. I don't want yes men. I want you guys to I want there to be discussions and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, it's cool. I welcome it. Don't worry about it. But yeah, boys, take care. Have a good one. Stay safe. Ironcane out. Peace.